I'm randomly hearing that song, When You Wish Upon a Star. That's all the words I know. Something. Okay. So the messages coming in are that you are being given a new start, a new beginning based on your new perspective. You've healed a lot of loss. You've healed a lot of emotional pain with the 5 of Cups in the reverse. You are slowly coming out of that energy though, and you're beginning to really sit on your throne with the King of Cups there. There's a real sense of power with the King of Cups, like commanding the seas, and being full of that emotional power, basically. Because then you've got the Star card right next to it. So, hey, hi there. So you've got and that it's really nice actually, because it's coming out of some manipulation, abuse of power, the Knight of Cups. So maybe having had interactions with people that offered you a cup or made it seem like one thing, and then this was not a noble knight. This was not a noble knight on his horse. It was smoke and mirrors. It was playa energy. It was somebody who really didn't have your best interest at heart. And then we have a King of Cups come in from you've transformed some perspective here. You've had to go through a cycle a few times, possibly with the 5 of Cups there. I'm feeling like maybe you had 3 times a charm, like 3 times, or 3 different people came in and maybe broke your heart or messed with you or lied to you. And the Ace of Swords is like, enough. And then the King of Cups is you being like, this is what I deserve. It's also possibly like the rising out of that with this new perspective. Then finally you manifest an actual king, an actual somebody that is deserving of you based on the healing you've done, the transformation. And there is a feeling of moving forward, and then you begin it and then end the reading here with an Ace of Pentacles. So there's some kind of investment I'm hearing, or possibly like you're lining up your pentacles. You're embracing your star power. You're embracing this essence of wishing upon a star and making dreams come true. There's the Chariot card here, which tells me there is forward motion. It's in the reverse though, which I usually intuit as like it's not like full steam ahead. It's taking your time, especially with the 4 of Pentacles there. You're being practical, you're being wise, but you're not holding tight like, hey, don't touch me, or like tight financially either. You're getting ready to make moves, basically. And this could be symbolic of you actually offering, i.e. making an investment in something or someone, of course, or receiving, right? And so the energy of lining up your pentacles is moving somewhere. You're not just sitting on it. You've been lining it up to prepare to move forward, especially with that Star card there. I do feel like your energy ultimately is embodying the King of Cups with the Star. That's your card. That's you embracing yourself fully, and also having learned and integrated from the situations that you've been through, the loss of love, the the attracting in these sort of false knights, like people wanting to make offers, or just sort of play at energy again, people that basically lie to get something from you, or lie to make some romantic offer, and it doesn't turn out right. It falls flat. So, but these are all in the reverse, plus they're the bottom row. So when I intuit these readings, I often see that that's the energy we're rising out of. That's the energy that we've been going through, and now we're moving into a different phase, drastically different. We go for a night to a king, and the king's in the upright. So the king is a noble king who's in command of the sea, who's in command of his emotional body. And then the star is like you going for it, basically. You're going to go for it. You're going to go for manifesting your dream life, as it were. Thus, you're lining up your pentacles, you're getting your ducks in a row, I'm hearing, and you're getting ready to make a move. But you're being practical. You're not just charging ahead. You're being practical. You know you're being guided. You know you're protected. When I see this card, I often hear that Yogi Bhajan expression of vibrate the cosmos and the cosmos clears the path. The Chariot to me is very much being divinely protected, because the stars are all around him, plus he's got this chariot around him protecting him on his forward motion. When it's in the upright, I often get a sense of, go, like off we go, into this new adventure. But with it being in the reverse, and then with the Four of Pentacles there, it just feels like you're being practical, which I get that in as far as having been through the cycles before, having been through loss. You're now taking this new perspective to manifest the king in your dream life, essentially. Your star, your universe, There is a very divine energy in this reading, Aquarius. So again, it's like steady yourself, take your time, line everything up, be willing to make that move. I feel like you are. That's kind of what the cards are saying here. And you're with two aces here, you've just got new beginnings from your new perspective, and then you've got some opportunities in your career, and or you're going to be making, it's similar, right? But you're going to be making investments that reap reward for you. I'm going to take some Osho cards to see if there's any additional advice or spiritual guidance that wants to come through here. Yeah, I just hear love and money. Love and money. I think that's just going to be a recurring theme for the next few weeks, possibly into the new year, until we get that big shift happening. So for some of you, the star card with the King of Cups has something to do with healing past lives. So the star could be representative of you going through some healing, i.e. there could be guilt or remorse around the loss that you're still healing, which is why we're being practical. We're taking our time, right? This is a positive thing, yeah. And you're having to let go. The cards are just saying, like, you just basically have to let go of the past. And that guilt is part of our past paradigm, right? As a construct, as a way of being. And more advice here. There are possibilities all around you, but for some of you, you might be clinging to the past a little bit. So i.e. you might be kind of stuck in this energy. So the Ace of Swords is really saying, like, take that new perspective and move forward. Have faith and trust in your ability to manifest the King of Cups or Queen of Cups and this star power, the star quality. If energy from the past is coming up, trust that you can heal it and let it go. Feel it and let it go, right? Lots of past life healings, yeah. So, well, and it's right there. So you're healing. You're healing. And the letting go is just saying, really let it go, because you've got new beginnings all around you. Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Swords. You have the right to take a new perspective and move forward with it. You have a right to make investments where you want to make investments. Of course, if this stuff is coming round, if the pain of people's manipulation or behavior or falsehood is causing you grief or causing you pain, heal it fully. Allow yourself to dive deep, right? Deep dive, and really process it, really let it go, because this is where you're wanting to go. You're wanting to soar. You're wanting to move into these unknown territories where there's just this infinite possibility, because you've got, again, new beginnings in finance and career, possibly a new beginning in love. But the cards, the Osho card is saying here, actually really need to be able to let it go. We know this. I know it's almost like annoying sometimes, isn't it? Like, you just gotta let it go. I've been letting it go for ages. But again, we've spoken about this, Divine Sight and I as well, and Adrian and Elise. It's like the final push of the birth phase. You're having to really dig deep, process the past pain, and let it go. And then allow yourself to move forward. You don't need to rush. There's no rushy type of energy. You don't need to rush forward. You just need to process. You need to breathe and trust that that forward motion is happening. It's just happening probably slower. Aquarius energy tends to move quite quickly and think fast too. So you might be anchoring in the new perspective, but energetically speaking, like in your body and beingness and in your emotional state, there's still some stuff coming up. So just slow it down. Yeah, breathe. Nice Divine Sight. And trust in that shedding process, in that letting go. And the 8 there is making me think it will just keep coming around until you process properly and effectively, and then give yourself an opportunity to really move forward with the energy. Take your pentacles, you've got plenty there, and move forward in the new direction where you're being guided to. You're fully anchored, you're fully secure with the star and that King of Cups. You may actually receive assistance, I'm hearing, as well, with the, again, these can be reverse gender, but with a King or Queen of Cups and the Star card, I'm just getting that some of you might actually get some help. And or this is advice saying, like, you can go see a healer, go be guided in that, as far as if you're needing a little bit of assistance in shedding those layers of past energy, and or just, the timelines that run in our consciousness field. Okie doke, Aquarius, that's your reading for November. I hope that was useful for you. Again, there's the 2-for-1 until the end of October. I look forward to seeing you. Yay! And I love you loads. Have an awesome November, y'all. I'll speak to you soon. Peace out.